Okay, I've got it. Apologies. So let's get back in and hopefully we can see everything we need to see. All right, that's better. I did it. Again, sorry about all those interruptions. Trying again, all right. 20 minutes of excellent content. Even Bob's laughing at me. Oh dear. All right, Bob, when do you go to work? Bob goes... Oh, we were talking about Bob, weren't we? The raccoon's going to knock over the blooming thing now. El Bandito, shoot. Got to shoot out... No. Too late. It's in the bin. Oh, you little... Oh, he went in twice. Unbelievable. Shoot. There he goes. Slick running. Alright, well, problems all around, I guess. Right, okay, that's the raccoon. That raccoon will turn up and rattle around in your bin and throw rubbish anywhere, as you've seen. It'll also wake up anyone who's sleeping, which sucks, but she's almost done anyway. So, what should we get her to do? She goes in, so the carpool arrives at 10 AM. There's some time. And Bob is going to grab Betty. Oh dear, gotta give her a romantic hug. I think they're that way inclined. Yeah, we got them up to love. Yes, they are very close. Then he's going to go to bed. There we go. This is a romantic hug, everyone, if you're wondering. You're supposed to go to bed now. Yeah, they do have some pathing problems. Betty, now you're up. What can we get you to do? Might as well have some food. We did check it out. Was it last stream or the one before? We did realise that even though it seems like they get hungry really fast, they do only need to eat 3 meals a day, which is perfectly reasonable. Bob's a bit of a snorer. Yeah, so we've got 1,331 simoleons at the moment. That's not a lot. I like to have about 500 simoleons per sim and then like 200 per child. That's just an arbitrary sort of amount I have added. But yeah, their dining room is very outdoors. I'm not even sure if these chairs are waterproof, but it does seem to rain. Yeah, there's no weather effects, but I have to put some imagination in. This hasn't come on because I don't know why. So we'd like to expand the house. We will get a dining room. It'd be nice to have a separate living room and kitchen. Maybe it could be a kitchen, dining room, and then a living room. That seems better. And when they are earning enough money, we will get them to have a child, but we want them to be pretty... we want them to be ready. I don't really do chaos plays. I know, this is going to come out funny, but I do prefer to have things planned out. So, unless a sim is incredibly neat, they generally won't bother washing their hands. I don't know why it's made that way. Seems wildly unrealistic. I forgot they actually had plants around the back. His snoring is ridiculous. Fun for Betty. What would that look like? She is neat and outgoing. She's not very playful. She's kind of serious. But yeah, the best thing we have at the moment is watching telly. Oh, she did choose to wash her hands. Okay. The easel, I liked them to use the easel because it's, well, for one thing, it's nice and quiet. It builds the creativity skill. But it does not have as high a fun as television. Someone put the lights on. So Bob is currently in the entertainment career, which is suiting him rather well. I feel like all of my mods have kind of come off. Yeah, he is a waiter currently, earning 100 simoleons. It says he needs one friend to be promoted. That's why I mentioned mods, because I have a mod for that you don't need friends to... No, I remember what I did. Maybe this wasn't the best day to stream, but here we are. I have such troubles with the weekday stream. I try my best to get here, even if it's a terrible mess. Oh, Bob, you should get up. It takes them, if you wake them up, if they're woken up, they take about half an hour to have a tantrum. So make sure they've done that before it's time to go to work. She's not in, of course she doesn't like cartoons, that's why that wasn't, she was making noises, you could hear it then, she was not happy. She's changing the channel now to action. How does she feel about that? She's thinking about it. Looks a bit bored. How about romance? Oh, I was going to have him make the bed. There he goes. I mean, going to work in that outfit, it's just... I mean, I guess he gets given a uniform when he's there, but that's pretty nasty, isn't it? Okay. I do have them make beds. I'm trying as much as possible to avoid the flies of doom. Unfortunately, from what I understand, you can still get the flies of doom because of the sink. And there's a couple of other things as well. You cannot clean the sink. There's no option that comes up to clean the sink. It doesn't say it's become dirty, but apparently in the back end it does become dirty, and that's why you can still generate the flies of doom, which make me want to throw things. Not very far. I don't like mess. Alright, so Bob is off. He will be back at 3 p.m. Right, can you clean up after yourself, Betty? Why it leaks, I don't know. I mean, who has a shower and it just goes everywhere? Surely you need to get the repairman in. And they don't get fed at work. Yeah, carpool arrives soon. So she's going to have a second breakfast. They change that in The Sims 2. They do get some food at work. Yeah, I do apologise. I've been playing a lot of Sims 2 and I sometimes get them confused about what they can do, their capabilities. So it's been about 3 months since the Legacy collections were released, and I found that, I guess it's not surprising, I had a nostalgic run with Sims 1 where I played that one the most. But, you know, it doesn't have as much going on as Sims 2, so I gravitated there and started modding. And now I have a mod list that it's not crazy or anything, but I couldn't fit it all in one of my commands that I use in chat, so I had to create a Google Doc. But for this one, we do have a command for the mods. If I could remember it, that would be great. Something like exclamation mark Sims mod list. I think that was it. Yeah, but I could probably count them. I've probably got like 5 or something. And I don't have any CC for The Sims. I'm trying my very best not to add things unnecessarily. You're putting strain on the game and you end up in there's just a rabbit hole. I can't be doing that. All right, now she's heading off to work. She is, yeah, like a game reviewer, like I said, and she'll be back at 6 p.m. Excellent job. She seems pretty cheerful. That's nice. We've got Bobo dangerously crossing the road up, and oh, shall we get? Oh, hang on. I wanted to grab the phone because sometimes a phone call gives you money. That sounds weird, but I think she has time. Yeah, the car to work will drive off at an hour after it arrives. Is she just chatting? Please don't just chat. There you go. Your personal fan club has erected a fountain in your likeness. You're officially designated a living legend. Collect the 350 simoleons thrown into the fountain by adoring fans. It makes no sense. I put these things down to a wrong number, but you still get the money, so awesome. So that was worth pausing going to work for. Sometimes you just get prank calls or whatever, but that one was good. Jelly, do you have to do that right now? Please. Do a save when they're at work. I usually save just before they go, because then it just does this and that's annoying. Flickering. That's enough. Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't yawn at me. Sorry, dog problems. She can get a little bit fixated on the grooming, so I have to keep an eye out. Oh no, I can hear the flies of doom. No. Did you see them? Yes, I got them. There. So you have to find them, and they will just fly around making that noise. It's infuriating. I don't even think you can get rid of them in a natural way because of these weird things like, oh, it remembers the old bed you had. You sold a bed but when it was unmade, and then it remembers and considers that dirty. And it's a very weird thing. So what we're going to do is bring up the cheat box that's in the top left and use the cheat move space objects underline on and then hit. Oh, that's not right. No, is that a Sims 2 thing? Bear with me. No. Oh, balls. I'm having a day, aren't I? I'm having a day. Okay. Oh, they've changed it. No. Did I never know it? Interesting. I could have sworn this is what it was, but apparently it's slightly different. Yeah, I am having to look it up because I'm not having those things just buzz around the whole time. Oh, I got the underscore is in the wrong place. So it's actually move underscore objects space on. There we go. Wiki to the rescue. And now Chrome is frozen. Guys. Yeah, Chrome is frozen. Brilliant. Actually, the whole computer is frozen. Oh my goodness, what a day. Oh, hang on, I'm popping back. Oh my dear. All right, oh, phew. I was going to be like, clearly this isn't the day for it, throw in the towel. Nope. So now we've got the cheat on, we go into buy mode and we grab the flies and dispose of them. It's always good to turn the cheat back off so you don't accidentally start grabbing things and putting them in places that the game doesn't understand. Blimey, hope no one's watching. Oh no, people are watching. Bob's like, I'm so over this. Why are you so rubbish? I have got no excuse today either. I've got nothing. Drink more tea. Everything will be fine. Right. So he's having a full meal that costs $10. If you get a quick meal, it also costs $10, but they skip the chopping part, but you do not fill up as much. If you serve a meal, it's $20, but you get 6 portions. You cannot store the leftovers in the fridge like you can with Sims 2. So you want to do that if you know you're gonna at least be having like 3 meals, 4 meals or something. I went to do the maths in my head and it was like, it's not the day for really simple maths. So generally I'm having Bob and Betty make their own meals. They're not home together a lot. If I paid 20 for 6 meals, they could probably manage maybe 4. No, it just doesn't work out. No, it's not good. Great. Did you hear that? She just groaned at me. Now she's a critic. Brilliant. Anyway, what I was saying before I realised you can't see the UI, the need one friends. I tweaked all of the careers because I found them kind of unrealistic. I tweaked things like how much energy it takes. Like if you are a military recruit, I'm going to get him to call someone. No. If you are like a military recruit, you're going to be much more tired coming home than if you worked in an office, for example. And the game just had a flat rate for all of them as far as I'm aware. All right. They don't know many people because it's really difficult to have their needs up enough to meet people. You can grab them as they walk by. I think he's... Ooh, is he going to be at home? Okay. Talking about money and cars. How manly. You can grab people as they walk past and chat to them, or you can go to community lot and chat to them, but the rate at which your needs tank, oh gosh, that didn't go well. Now he's sad, so he's going to watch some telly. Oh, he got a positive interaction for that. Brilliant. Yeah, I just generally go to the community lots and get a specific thing, like, I'm going to go and buy some clothes. I am going to go and buy a dog, and then get back as quickly as possible. I tried putting the hacked object into the community lot, but that didn't seem to make a difference, unfortunately. It's such a shame because I really like the character of the community lots. Well, I went off track again, didn't I? I used a program called SimPE to change some of these careers. Sorry, makes me laugh. I also changed which ones need friends and how many, because it doesn't make sense to me that every single job you need to have some random friend. It's like, do they like write you some kind of recommendation? Yes, this person has a friend. And it's like, not everybody has hordes of friends or wants them. So I got a bit, yeah. And it's fucking exhausting anyway. Betty has been promoted to tabloid writer. Your sensationalist side provides a great benefit in the high circulation industry of tabloid journalism. The seedy side of reporting lets you focus more on the rich and famous too. You now work from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m, starting immediately. You brought home 230 simoleons today and got a bonus of 460 simoleons. Woohoo! She's feeling pretty good about it. Oh, that was the wrong person. She's gonna bring in these papers. Sorry, Bob, I was on the wrong person. So that's great. Bob does need a friend. He does generally get on with Mortimer because they both like to joke around. And then she's going to give him a peck on the cheek as she's just gotten home. And I think that's a nice thing to do. Got to keep those relationships up. So you see, Betty's wants have not really tanked that much after her job. She was a game reviewer. I figured, she's sitting in a chair most of the day. She chats to some of her colleagues. She's not going to come back feeling like she's about to pass out. So you can see what's happened is her comfort's gotten low because, probably not a great chair. It's not perfect. Comfort is a really difficult one to boost as well. All right, everyone's feeling pretty good. I wonder, could we risk nipping to get some clothes? We're gonna try and get some clothes again and hope that the bug doesn't happen. So what Betty needs to progress is 2 skills in charisma. Excuse me. But she's gonna just take the rubbish out for now, and Bob is going to call the cab. To get clothes, you have to go to downtown, so we actually have to pay $50, which is so extreme. I might look into changing that, see if I can tweak that. Yeah, because they only introduced buying different clothes in the Hot Date expansion, which added downtown. So you can only go to downtown to get clothes. Just a bit steep for a taxi. I guess we live out in the sticks. Then we're going to have Betty read the Hollywood magazine because she's now a paparazzi and she needs to know about these kind of things. We're going to have Bob just water the plants until the taxi gets here. And we'll just wait and see whether Betty can go with him or not. I'm a little confused on that one. My tea is not perfect. Okay, here's the taxi. Going downtown will save the house in its current condition. Are you sure you want to leave the house? Yes. Is Betty It disappeared. Okay, this is officially a bug. I'm going to write a note. Sorry if you can hear me moving the mic cable. Okay. Sims. Bug. Taxi arrives. Prompt. Select yes. Disappears from action queue. Can't select taxi. That's pretty sucky. Did they charge us for it? That is a real shame. Can you buy clothes anywhere else? Studio Town, don't believe so. Magic Town, no. Alright, well, I've written it down. We're just going to have to leave it there until I can figure out what's going on. Hopefully it's an easy fix. As you know, I'm not techie. So now they're like pissed off. Look at those faces. They're like, we wanted to go to town. We're going to have a lovely time. But no, we're staying here. I mean, I could send them... Let's try going to Old Town. Let's see if it happens with other ones as well. So we're going to explore Old Town. A bus comes to pick you up. You don't have to pay for it. Right, we can recycle that now. Oh, we have cockroaches. Spray the cockroaches. Yeah, now we're bug fixing. Now we're QAing. I don't know. Got time to clean the bathroom. Thank you for calling Old Town Shuttle. Would you like us to send a courtesy shuttle to pick you up? Yes. All right. Cross fingers. Then the taxi's just sitting there. Nothing's happening there. Still no bus right now. Oh, there's the bus. It's popped up in the action queue. Visiting Old Town will save the house in the current condition. Yeah, yes. All right. It seems to be working for Old Town. That's good, at least. Huh. What was the other thing I said I was going to do? PC. I'll make sure that's on PC. Get the scavenger hack. Oh, who's that? Sifa. Oh, no, that's our character. Get out of the road, Sifa. That is so... she's just dicing with death. Yeah. Okay. This music still kind of hypes me up a bit because I remember getting the Unleashed expansion pack, and that added all of this area to the main map, because this is the main map, as you might have recognised from the beginning, because when you start it's just this area here at the top. That's all we had. And then there was new music and there's just so many things we could do. Oh, it was brilliant. So they just want to meet people. So we will go for recreational areas. And that could be the Sim Central Park, Old Town's favourite sunny gathering spot. All year round, the Sim City Kennel Club hosts a local pet show here. All year round, fucking hell. Enjoy the spectacle or make your very own pet into a champion. And then we've got down here on the other side of the river, MacArthur Square. For a quiet stroll outdoors or a cup of coffee with the neighbours, historic MacArthur Square is a favourite retreat for SimCity's cultural elite. I wouldn't say the newbies are the cultural elite, but if you can just about see here. I think we'll go to the park. We'll go to the regular park. There is a swimming pool. There, I believe there's a coffee machine, which costs money. Oh my goodness! I send them there to make friends, and they just chatting to themselves. That's love. That is. Oh, I wonder if Bob would like Brad. You just don't want to interrupt them, when they're having a chat. But they are at 100 relationships, so let's be a little bit cold. All right, now we're gonna move angles a little bit. Yeah, you have to bring the whole family. It won't let you. It won't let you just come by yourself when it's Old Town. So you can see that Brad and Tiffany are there. Their dog is here as well, and their son is over in the park. So, and you can see, watch how much they're... Oh! What went wrong? Ah, slow reflexes. Somebody just had a bad social interaction. Or he did something wrong. Oh, who was it? Was it... Okay, Bob complimented Brad, and then I got the bad social noise. Oh, what was it? Was that considered flirting? Surely not. It was. Look, Betty's got a negative social. Oh, but then maybe she was it was from talking to Tiffany. Oh, let's have a look at the relationship tab. She's still at 100. Oh, look at that. Minus 100 for Brad. So I think Brad did something to Bob. That sounds really weird. Complimented Bob, and I almost said Blob, and she was not a fan. And yeah, Tiffany's going to come over and slap Bob. Oh my goodness, have I just ruined some families here? Everyone's so mad. I just wanted to make friends. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and the women are coming to slap the men for complimenting each other. I mean, what a terrible judgment. Come on, ladies. If two men can't compliment each other without you freaking out, how are we going to get any progress? I'm trying to get them at the same time. Yes, I'm taking pictures of it. I'm absolutely taking pictures. It's hilarious. Okay. Oh my god. The judgment. That's terrible, guys. Come on. Oh no, they're crying. Sims are crazy. Why can't they compliment each other? They're supposed to come here to make friends. Oh my goodness. Betty, cool off in the pool. Oh. No, you can still talk, guys. Come on. Don't let these controlling women control you. Tiffany's like, I am not leaving. No funny business. Such a shame. Gonna have him make a joke because he is a playful guy. I won't have serious Sims make jokes. They wouldn't do it. It was so bad. Jeff has come round. Jeff Pleasant. That's it. I remember. Just 1 second. Oh, my mouth. Sorry about that. My settings were a bit off. There we go. All sorted. Yeah, you can see why we needed clothes. That's Cornelia, Goth, and Tiffany wearing exactly the same bikini. Not the same bikini, the same style bikini. That's crazy. They wouldn't fit. Silliness. Oh, see, they don't have any time. They basically can come here, meet someone, and then it's time to leave. Yeah, so they're searching for some comfort now. It's a shame. You can buy a pastry for $15, but they are trying to save money. She's actually going to go and watch TV in a different place. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Alright. Oh, yes, let's talk to Jeff. Let's just try and meet people. Meet people. Networking. Is that Cornelia? Cornelia, she's an old lady. Like, literally, I'm not being, like, judgy. She is the mother of Mortimer. Everyone's looking pretty sweet. At least have a chat. Come on, I have to force them to do it because they feel so out of it. So I will call the cab to go home. It's a real shame we can't stay here longer.
Oh, dim lao. Dim lao.
Did he meet Tiffany? Ugh. He's too mad at Tiffany to try and make up. What have we got going on down here? She just left the telly on, did she? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, there is some slight variation. We've got some purple bikinis coming in. Come on, Snala. Yeah, we need to get home. We're feeling pretty awful. Say hello to Ginia. She's the cat lady. You can say hello to Coral. Coral is based off a pre-made sim from Sims 2. Coral Oldie. Good, you're having a chat. More chatting. The bus is here. So now you can see they've been here for not very long at all, and now they are exhausted. I don't know. I'll have another look to see if there's something we can do about that, because it's such a shame not to be able to use these places more. I mean, this one isn't like, oh wow, there's loads going on. But yeah, if you wanted to do a pet show, you might not be able to get to the end without passing out, and that's not cool. I'm going to make a note. Mod, community lot. Motives. I know what I mean. I'll write that. Oh, my nose is tickling. Ah! That feels funny. And now we're back and we're just going to pass out. Everybody just fucking get into bed. There we go. Exhausted and no new clothes. Can't make our own either. They're going to go all the way around here because then they only need to go through one door rather than two. Ah, Sims. We do have some money to play with. Do you think we have enough to create this? Well, the living room, basically. It would use up the patio, but I still want them to have a patio. That's the sound that my dog makes. It gets really comfortable. How's she doing? Yeah, she's upside down now. Okay, who likes cooking the most? In their interests, you can have a look. And we've got food. Betty has 4 out of 10. Bob has 6. So he's going to... but then I said I wasn't going to serve breakfast. They don't have days off, by the way. No, they're doing it one at a time. All right. No, I'm thinking ahead too much. We need to bolster their... you know when you lose a word just like that? Bolster the items that give them... improve their needs quicker. So we're going to get rid of the very cheapy fridge and get a new one. So the one we had was Hunger 6. The next one, which costs 1,200, is Hunger 7. So you see what we've got to work with here. But I've done it already now, so nice white fridge. The reason I skipped over this wooden looking one is because that's actually a pantry. That's where you would store any vegetables that you grow in, that the Sims grow in their gardens. It's not like a regular fridge. It's not very clear. Yeah, so now we're down to 1,700 again. At some point I'll get them a proper oven, but this is what they started with. Oh, right, I got them a new fridge. So this is what they started with, and I think it's part of the idea that microwaves recently came out, if you know what I mean. Like they were recently came into into vogue. Sorry about the words. And the fact that they only had a microwave, I think it was like, yeah, we've got this gimmick. It's cool. But it is annoying. You can't get as good hunger levels. If you check in the appliances, small appliances, the microwave boosts hunger by 1 when they cook it on the microwave. The cheapest oven has hunger of 5. So, ouch! How filling your food is a mixture of these different items. Ow. Okay, you can also have breakfast. Ow. So the hunger level of your fridge will add to the hunger level of your cooking appliance. Then there's also if you chopped it up or just got basically a microwave meal and shoved it in. That's also different. The numbers are a bit more hidden for that. Carpool for Betty will. Oh, they're both going to work at the same time. How delightful. Still hasn't made a friend. Thing is, because of the later Sims, you feel a bit of a rush almost, but they don't age. So I'm trying to almost use it as a meditative exercise. Like, they can do everything you want them to do. It just takes longer. I mean, that's just how the game was made back then, you know. There's no need to rush because they're not going to become elders and it's, they didn't get to fulfill their dreams or anything like that. So, yeah, unless they die in an accident, they're pretty much immortal. So the only time pressures we put on is, how long we want things to take. We can speed it up to triple speed, which doesn't seem very immersive. Oh, Betty was so hungry that only filled up her hunger bar by half. I'm going to bring up her fun for a bit now. I might. Ooh. So you can skip 1 day of work without being fired. But obviously they wouldn't get paid. I might have Bob skip work. And you can't call in and say, oh, I'd like to take a day off or I'm not well or something. That was added later, in later games. Yeah, I'm going to send Betty to work and Bob's going to stay home and recover. So that's just it. I went to the community lot for, I didn't notice the time, it was a couple of hours or something. And now they're struggling to go to work the next day. It's not ideal. We're going to save. Maybe Bob could work on friendship if we get his motives up in a good amount of time. Oh, bear with me. That window's looking wonky. There we go. Boop. Okay, turn that off. Go for a little pee. Wash your hands. Oh, I just want something more fun. We want more fun. Energy's quite high. We could invite someone around if they weren't at work. Yeah, it's just so hard to keep the relationships up. I think maybe he could invite Brad round. They got on well. Oh no, am I starting a terrible story? I like my Sims to be happy, and Bob and Betty, they're like OG canon. You can't mess them up. But hey, if Brad's the man for him, who am I to stand in the way? Maybe, you know, put some clothes on though. Look, all these people he met. Brad, you want to come round? Go on. Might be at work. Yeah, he's at work. Boo. Boo. Is there anyone else who likes him enough to come round? I guess we could try Jeff, but he's going to probably be at work as well. No, Jeff was the one who... Right, they kind of reversed. I remember now. So Jeff, I mean, you saw him earlier. He's, you know, all quite buttoned up, you know, shirt and tie. And he's like in business, I think, when you first play him. Okay, let's just see if he can talk to someone. Yeah, but when you look at his personality and interests, he doesn't want to be in business. He's not enjoying that at all. So I got him a job in the music career because he liked music. I'm just trying to make people happy. But Mortimer's going to... Yeah, right, Jeff. Cool. Talk. Oh, there's Diane. Diane, you'll do. Oh, I can't click on her. Diane is Jeff's wife. Oh, God, get dressed. She's coming around. She's coming around. Yeah. That's so nice, you know, that the neighbours will just pop round. She's probably like, oh, I've heard about you and your complimenting husbands, and I am saying, hands off. Leave Jeff alone. Oh, dear. Yep, round the outside there. Brilliant. Well, hopefully these guys will get on. Can't remember if Diane had so much of a flip when I checked out her interest. Oh, geez. Dude, you don't have to run. It's just the phone.
Grow.
Who is it? What is it? Right, it's the you missed work today. It's okay to miss one day, but if you make it a habit, you will be fired. I usually remember to avoid that phone call. Not that it makes a difference, it's just like it's a waste of time. Does she want to tease him still? No. Oh, yes, she does. Be teased. Oh, good. She's got that. That means she's probably got a playful personality, and they might get on. New friend. This is totally normal. This is adult behaviour. But he wants to sit down, so hopefully she'll enjoy also watching telly. She might be a bit too active, though. We'll have to see. Watch TV. Come on, you can do it. Watch TV. There you go. Here she comes. They're basically wearing the same outfit. It's just hers looks more new. Let's switch it to cartoons. The noises are very annoying. Oh, watch TV. Honestly, hand holding. Diane does not like rain. Bob does like rain. Shit. Change the topic. Talk about style. I don't know. Oh no, she's cut up. He loves style. Fine. She doesn't like sitting down. I think she's too active. Is there anything we can do together that's fun? We could joke. They seem to be enjoying that. Let's turn off the telly if we're not using it because the noise is a bit much. We're not gonna compliment. That's a slippery slope. Oh, she doesn't like the joke, so he's gonna juggle. She is an Aries and Bob is an Aquarius. No! She's so mean. Puppet? Okay, they're not getting on so great. It doesn't say what the compatibilities are. Oh, here. Most compatible with Capricorn and Sagittarius. Least with Scorpio and Virgo. She's an Aries. Oh, no, she doesn't like it. Is she not fun? I don't think she's fun, guys. I think she was pretending. She just likes... Oh, it's tease. Tease isn't playful. Tease is mean. Obviously, it's teasing. Don't mind the gurgling. Just suddenly remembered I'm supposed to drink water, and I've just lost something as well. There it is. Oh, I'm not sure that she's the one, guys. I think he's wasting his time here. How about serving some lunch at least? Yeah, okay. But then he enjoys teasing as well, and he's not mean. Curious. I know, I could probably look these things up. I know there are guides to how to make friends as quickly as possible, you know, how many times you talk to them and how many times you compliment them, and it's like, I understand why people have created these systems, because it is so hard, but it's just very inorganic. So I mod it instead, so I don't see the... It makes sense to me. I hope she likes lasagna. All she wants to do is tease. I don't know, I'm going off her, to be honest, guys. Betty's going to be back at, was it 6? No, 3. There we go. They always have the same meal. Doesn't matter if it's breakfast, lunch or dinner. Yeah, when you have a guest, you know, you want to have a chat with them, and you want to make sure they've got some food. Then you need to give them some space so they can go to the bathroom. And then, you know, do something fun. Something like that. That's not as rigid as some people. I think it was talk compliment, or talk compliment, or something like that. It's I do remember having CC originally, because I wanted the hair to be a bit more fabulous. But nowadays there's just so much. Unless you know exactly what you want, you just fall into this rabbit hole of searching and going, oh, that's all right, and then you end up adding loads and loads, and it's not good. So I have a rule. I will search for things I specifically want if it's a CC question, and, you know, not get dragged out. With other mods, it's like, if I see something that's supposed to be a fix for something important, then I'll add that. Otherwise, I will judge it by, okay, is this just oh, that would be nice to have? Or do I think this is like, oh, this is absolutely something. She's having seconds, guys. Do we look like we're rolling in money? And by need, I mean, oh, I feel like this should have been in the game anyway, so I'm going to add it. If it's more just like oh yeah, I see that could be helpful or nice, then no, I won't add it. I'm trying to be tough. Betty will be home soon. Maybe she'll get on better. Personality-wise, she's not... Oh, she is an Aries as well, so maybe they'll butt heads. Yeah, checking out the star signs is useful. It's one of the ways Sims get on, if they have compatible signs. Okay, Betty's back. She's going to go for some food straight away. I think you should say hello to your husband. No, don't nap on him. Another kiss. Yeah, you'll get food, but, you know. Oh, Diane's clearing up, so that's nice. Betty actually wants fun more than food. No, adorable. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't like it, Betty. Let's switch to romance and then ask Diane to come and watch with us. Bob? Yeah, we still need that friend going on. We haven't really made any progress there. Go and have a shower. Maybe Brad will be home by then. The positive response. And now Diane's sitting and they're chatting about shoes and films, because ladies. I don't know if he wants to talk to Brad. Is Betty still mad at Brad? Yes, she's real mad. He's not going to do that in front of her, because that would be disrespectful. Not that they're going to have any dodgy conversations. It's just respecting that she doesn't want anything to do with that guy right now. Let's have him do some painting. That sounds nice.
This girl is fresh, and then whoop that's not, and you stop I can tell on it.
Alright, she's feeling funned up enough to go and have some food.
vanhoed. Stil.
I like how they take a try before they can get up. That's me getting out of the sofa these days. Oh no, old jokes. That's not actually funny. Oh, Cornelia? No, she's not coming around, of course she's not. They're pretty rich. Yeah, Diane's feeling a bit weird now. Yeah, so all of that chatting and all of those jokes and everything that Bob had with Diane, he's at exactly the same point in a relationship as Betty is, who just chatted to her for a little bit whilst watching telly. You know, sometimes you just don't get on. So we're going to boot her out. That didn't work at all. Oh no, she needs to pee. Sorry, Diane. Awkward. Alright, and now Bob is going to catch up on some sleep. Oh no. She didn't wash her hands. Now they're going to shake hands. Gross.
Come on, Snella.
Do some reading. I'm just trying to get her to a good point where she can feel happy to do some skilling. Put the lid down when you flush, Betty. I mean, really. So we bumped up the hunger amount by 1. So it's a special time. We don't have the cheapest bed, so we've already bumped that up a little bit. The Studio Town Insider. Did aliens abduct trendsetter Angelica somebody? Our editorial staff was shocked to learn of the 14-hour disappearance last week. Why the extraterrestrial suspicion? Long-time friends speak of an entirely new personality. I know what that means. I'm gonna leave that for you guys if you don't know. Just gonna catch up on the news. Oh, the light is on this time. What could we do? We could. I mean, they don't spend a long time in the shower anyway. Is it time? Is it time for the stove? I think it might be time. Problem is, I don't want to keep the microwave because of the space. Or do I? Alright, for now let's just move the microwave over there. And we will delete this tiled counter. That will give us another 200. And we'll get this crappy stove. Hang on. I don't see... Whoa. There is no... Bear with me. Fire alarm. Fire alarm. $50. Very important. Do we have... I don't see... Oh my goodness. I'm brain melting today. Good to get a burglar alarm. It seems weird because it's like, whoa, they don't have much to steal, but it takes a lot to get these things back. I am going to do an indoor one. Oh, we need 2. I'll do an outdoor one and an indoor one. Outdoor ones give you a few more seconds because they go off when the burglar gets close. I've had to do a bit of painting. You can do collaborative painting in Sims 1. In Sims 2 it's annoying because you have to, if someone else has started a painting, you have to scrap that painting and then start your painting, and it feels like a bit of a dick move. But then you need double easels. Hey, Bob? So how many plates did we get out of that? Betty had 1, Bob had 1, Diane had 2. That's 4. There should be 2 more portions, but I think we might get flies soon. I still love the budget function and I still want it in the later editions. I like to see what's happened in the day, where we're going. Days since move-in, only 5. Over the past 3 days, our cash flows were minus 74. Today, obviously, it went up because I bought a fridge and some alarms. A sim in Sims 1 will not eat food that has gone creepy, as opposed to Sims 2 where they sometimes pick it up and then they're like, ugh, gross. And I'm like, well, stop eating it then, you weirdo. There we go. I wonder if we can have a challenge for Sims 1. I think that might be a bit more dynamic for streaming rather than, I'll often play it. Oh, he just missed it. It just got flies. Dang. Yeah, I'll often just play like this, have them just living out their lives slowly, because like I said, there's no rush in Sims 1, and I'll be doing something else on a different screen or on my laptop. And it's a soothing kind of game. I think some people might not even say it's a game if you're not like gaming, but I don't know what else you're supposed to call it. But maybe that's not quite what we want. I don't know. I think sometimes it's nice to just have a chilled stream on, even if it's in the background. You don't have to be like pinned to the screen because stuff's going to happen. You just want something, relaxing. I guess there's something for everyone, isn't there? That's nice.
Ouch.
I think one of the things with Sims 1 is, because we know how much is in the later games, there's an urge to add these things in. Oh, she's finished it. Shall we see what the painting is? It's a really ugly painting of a lady. Sell it. How much? 5 simoleons. Oh yeah. Go to sleep, just mostly to build up your comfort levels. Yeah, so you kind of like want to add a load of mods to try to make it a bit more like the others, put more stuff in it, more things to do. But that's not what the game was, and you can just play one of the other games for that, so I try not to. The urge is there. But yeah, I'm trying to be better with my mods. Okay. There's some kind of a commentary to be made about how about real life here. They are managing to go to work. They are managing to keep their relationship good. They have not managed to make friends, and they don't go out much because they're too tired. I'm like, how much realism do we really want in games? But it's alright with The Sims because they're silly as well. And they sound cheerful, and that's nice. I don't know. If you guys have any preferences about whether you prefer to just watch, regular gameplay like this, where you're just letting them live out their lives, making it incrementally better, or if it's like, I prefer to have a goal, maybe, that we're working towards, I'd be interested to know. Yeah, he just needs to make a friend, but now it's kind of too late, I think. Right, they're actually better at washing their hands than Sims 2. I think once it hits 11, they'll get mad if you call them. I don't want people to get mad. That's like the opposite of what we want. So let's be focused here. Let's look for some Capricorns or Sagittariuses. None of them. None of them are Capricorn or Sagittarius. Oh, Bob. What are we going to do with you, fella? Let's have a dance. There. Now he's going to have a dance. In his PJs. Really close to the stereo. Those are some moves, my friend. Alright, he's done with that. We'll leave it on for now. What else should we make him do? mean, he's not tired, but yeah, he's just going to have to watch telly again. I guess, you know, it's good for patient simmers playing the long game. Like one day all of this will be simple, you know, at home. They were like, oh, well, they'll have a flat screen TV and they only need to watch telly for like 5 minutes and then they're full, so they can work on all their skills and all sorts. Just building things up slowly. Oh no, he's watching telly and the stereo's on. I'm such an idiot. No, I've changed my mind. Turn off the telly. And go do some painting. I don't know if he likes painting. I don't like this music. Ooh, what are we on? 2 o'clock. Shall we go and check in with another family? I think yes.